Namaskar, this is Akhilesh Bhargav. Welcome to Tidbits on Business and Finance with me. With the lockdown and the close down continuing in the Indian economy, the COVID pandemic continuing not just in India but worldwide, we have not even touched the peak of the pandemic. Forget it's starting to come down, and the Indian economy showing no signs of revival or resumption of growth. Because of all these, the business and consumer confidence in India has now touched an all time low. The government may see green shoots of revival, but even the Reserve Bank of India reports consistently, and now the RBI governor says that all the critical growth parameters of the Indian economy have gone into negative territory for the fourth consecutive month. The fact is that absolute uncertainty prevails in terms of when will the growth come into a sustainable level and a durable situation. The other fact is that the fiscal policies of the government as well as the monetary policies in tandem with it have failed to stimulate demand in the economy, they have failed to stimulate growth in the economy, and that is now reflected in the business and consumer confidence in India being at all time lows. A number of surveys, a number of studies have come that says that these indexes of confidence have dipped to all-time lows. And let's have a look at them. They have recently come out. The NCAR, India's top think tank on the Indian economy, says that business confidence index, BCI as it calls it, in India is now at an all-time low. It touched an all-time low in quarter one of this financial year, which is June 2020, and it is at an all-time low as compared to 1991 onwards. The BCI, the Business Confidence Index, dropped by 62% in this financial year in June this year as compared to last year. On a year-to-year basis, a dip of 62% is huge. It says that the confidence in Eastern India has dipped by 89%. In Western India, it has dipped by 68%. And the surprising part is that in North India, it has gone up by 20%, whereas no data is available for the South to be able to say what is the status of business confidence in the South. The BCI fell by 40% in March 20 itself. In other words, even when the corona had set in, before that itself, business confidence in the country had gone down. But after March, it has fallen by 37% again. So it's in a southbound trajectory from quite some time. The survey says that labor markets in India are expected to be subdued and that skilled labor demand is expected to be subdued by 46%. This is the quarter one finding, which is June 2020 finding, and that unskilled markets will be down by 58%. That's a very pessimistic situation that emerges. 37% of the participants say that there will be no change in the demand for managerial skilled and unskilled labor for the next 6 months at least. In other words, the job scenario will remain bad because the state of the economy is bad. And this survey of the NCAR was out of the survey of 600 companies in 6 cities that they surveyed. It's quite a dependable one and it comes out on a quarter to quarter basis. So that was the NCAR Business Confidence Index survey findings. Let's come to the other findings, which is the Consumer Confidence Index, the survey conducted by the Reserve Bank. The Reserve Bank conducts such survey in 13 cities and it covers 5,000 households. The findings of this recent survey are that consumer confidence in India has fallen to a record low in the month of July 2020, and that has happened because of jobs, income and consumer spending all being in a very negative territory. It says that this consumer confidence index has been steadily falling since the imposition of the lockdown started, and because the lockdown continues, this index also continues to go down. There is pessimism prevailing in the minds of the consumers in terms of the state of the prevailing economy, in terms of their jobs, in terms of their income prospects, and in terms of their own consumer spending. They expect inflation to go up even further. And they have also said that any discretionary spending by them or any spending on non-essential items, they are not going to be doing that at least for the coming year. In other words, spending will only happen on essential items. Demand will, of course, remain subdued. That again shows that consumer confidence in the country has gone down substantially. So, after the findings of a dismal consumer confidence by the Reserve Bank of India survey, let's talk about a recent survey by Dun & Bradstreet, and they have what is called a Business Optimism Index. In this, DNB covers 350 executives to get a view on the state of the economy as far as business optimism is concerned. And it says that as per its recent Business Optimism Index, it has slumped to a record low in quarter two of this financial year. That is, for the quarter of July to September, the Business Optimism Index measured by DNB is at an all-time low. In the quarter two, which is July to September 2020, it further fell by 41%. It has been falling quarter after quarter. And DNB's findings are that it has been falling, business optimism has been falling because of the continued uncertainty on account of the lockdown and the close down of the Indian economy. The survey's findings are that all 6 parameters on which it measures optimism have been falling, and that is sales, net profits, sale price, new orders, inventory on hand, and employees that are there in the jobs. All these parameters on the basis of which business confidence is measured, business optimism is measured, they have all been going down, says Dun & Bradstreet. It thus says that there is a steep fall in business sentiment in India, and all those who were surveyed are extremely concerned about when will there be a full reopening of the economy such that some kind of a normalcy returns in the economic activity in the country. Thus, if you look at the surveys of the Reserve Bank of India, of NCAR and Dun & Bradstreet, they all point to a falling consumer confidence, business confidence, and business optimism. What are the reasons for that? The reasons are very obvious. We are in a situation where there is a depletion of jobs, consumer spending, income, savings, wealth, business prospects have gone down, and sources of finance. Whenever you have a bad time and you know that you have a source of finance available, you have a sense of optimism. Sources of finance have been drying, much as the government, the Reserve Bank of India says there's excess liquidity in the system. And because of all these parameters depleting, the sentiments certainly have eroded substantially. After these kind of depletions, the fact remains is that a huge uncertainty prevails in the economy. Uncertainty prevails, as the Reserve Bank says, on various parameters. When will this end? How will it end? What kind of a damage will it inflict? And how and when will the economy start its trajectory upwards again? Because of the uncertainty that prevails, sentiments are bound to be subdued and they are at a record slump. At such a time, there is actually no clarity at the moment on the way forward. The RBI on its own way has been trying to give some direction, but that is not enough. No strategy has been forthcoming from the government per se in trying to say what is the perception that the government has in mind, or what is the strategy that it has in mind in order to deal with such an economic crisis. Because of that, again, optimism is poor, sentiment is poor. We are witnessing a depletion and deterioration of all macros in the economy on all growth fronts, as the Reserve Bank governor recently reported. And with this all around disruption of the economy and the prevailing sentiment, what we are seeing is that consumer confidence, business confidence, and business optimism has touched an all-time low in the country. What is the larger picture that emerges out of this situation? The first one is that while we see that business and consumer confidence has been dipping in India, it has also been dipping worldwide in all major economies. It is low in all the EU economies, it is low in the US, it is low in the UK, it is low in South Africa, it is low in Singapore, it is low in Hong Kong, it is low in Japan. Every major economy, every major country with a sizable economy is witnessing a dip in consumer confidence and a dip in business confidence, and that's because the pandemic continues. And in such a scenario, with all the major macros deteriorating, there are no green shoots of revival that the government may claim are visible to it. They did so in the month of July. The government came up with these claims only when they started comparing the state of June with reference to April and May, which itself was a misnomer. We need to see a tangible, sustainable rise in all the macro indices of the country. Until that doesn't happen, we really can't say that the revival has started. And till that doesn't happen, business confidence, consumer confidence, and business optimism in India is not going to start getting revived. The challenge is to revive all of them for the simple reason it is us who are the market, it is us who are the demand, but it is also us who are the sources of supply for that demand, and all of it needs to look up. This is Akhilesh Bhargav signing off till we meet again. Namaskar.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.